Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, it's unlisted. Let me make that public. Yeah. Yeah. That's more like it. Yeah, it's all coming together now. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're going to be doing some animation. We're going to be doing some animation. I'm going to tweet it out. Let me see. Let's see. Tweet. Yeah. All right. Um, I gotta test if my microphone's working properly. Hold on. Tweet. Yeah. All right. All right. It sounds good. Ugh. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I gotta get my. No. No. Okay. I gotta open up YouTube again. Gotta monitor the chat too, and let people know I'm doing some streaming. Ah, all right. Yes, I sound like a wannabe Jeff or Johnny Utah. Guess what? He's sort of my inspiration. So deal with it. Anyways, streaming some FNF mod making. It's mostly animations and doodling, but who cares? LOL, drop in. There could be some mod leaks. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take that off. Who cares? LOL, drop in. Have some fun and chill. Tweet. And just wait until we get some viewers getting on. Uh. Have some. Okay. Started streaming 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna mute the stream on YouTube just so like I can see what the viewers are watching as I'm drawing or whatever. Yeah, sound like a good plan. I thought so. Okay. So if you already saw in the stream, well, to those who happen to see this part, if you've already saw, yeah, let me move my keyboard. Hold on. My desk is sort of a mess right now. Don't worry, it'll be different. I'm moving out soon. Anyways, get the brush tool. So, engineer TF2. As some of you already have seen in some like like a little sneak peek or whatever by Voidicus, he uploaded this idle animation. Here, this, right? He uploaded this idle animation that I handed to him. We are working on Team Fortress 2 mod. He also uploaded Scout. I'm not working on Scout. So if you saw in like a thumbnail from, who was it? Fireflight? I'm pretty sure that was his name. He uploaded the charting. So the thumbnail, you know, it kind of has Scout artwork. Yeah, that's going to be in. All right. Whoever's watching, just say hi. I don't know if I should put music. I don't want, you know, any copyright issues or anything. I'm just drawing for fun. I'm not doing this for any monetary gain right now. Although it would be nice, you know, to kind of get rewarded in some way. This is just coming from me, you know. Um. Anyways, anyways. So you saw this animation. Let me just loop it right here. And I also tweeted out a little lip sync thing. I finished that like a couple days ago. I kind of paused production for a bit because I got busy. But I'm back into it right now, as far as I know. Anything could come up. I don't know. When's the planned release date for this mod? I don't know. Okay. Hopefully we go sometime soon, within the next month or so, or even within the next 2 weeks. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to try to be pushing the finished production on Engineer and some other characters. And hopefully, let me... do I have an image somewhere? I tweeted this out. Let me see. Let me add a display capture. Monitor. Right monitor. Make source visible. Automatic. Capture method. Yeah. Okay. Display 1, 2. Okay. This one. Okay. I'm gonna move this aside. Or I'm gonna hide it actually. Let me see. Hide it? Or how am I gonna handle this? I can't zoom out in OBS. I'll just shrink it down, I guess. I don't want people seeing my desktop. Solely because it's kind of invasive. But I'm gonna pull out an image if I can find it. I'm not sick. I'm just not sick. Anyways. Open. I'm gonna expand this a bit. All you see is the same thing. I'm just using Adobe Animate, but and it's not cracked. If anyone's wondering, I don't crack Adobe Animate. So yeah. Anyways. Here it is. So, let me see. I think I can crop it a bit. I want to make sure I crop it to that. It's an image. Kind of complicated way of doing it. But I have tweeted this out. Of Conquer. Oh. Ooh, this is trippy. Anyways. Conquer. A lot of you probably don't know who that is. And I understand that. He's an old game character. He's pretty iconic in a way. I really like him. I don't know if you could hear this. I have a plush of him.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah. Anyways, Conquer is like awesome. I recommend playing this game. Mainly through Xbox. I think it's the only legal way of playing it right now, unless if you own a Nintendo 64 and the game cartridge. I'm pretty sure he's in Rare Replay and you could play the remastered game. But let me see. I'm just going off on a tangent right now, but let me get rid of this. Let me remove that. Yes. Okay. It's a good game at its for its time. It has a lot of vulgar language, so it's not something really targeted towards kids. Even though despite how cartoony he looks, think of it as like Happy Tree Friends, but less gory and more vulgar. You know? But yeah, I want to do like I guess some sort of boss rush type thing with Conquer, but not like I would say. Okay, I want to include bosses. I want to include Conquer, not playable, but as an opponent that you play against, like probably for the first song. But that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if I'm gonna go far into production with this, but I will be looking for a couple background artists and composers, like something akin to Looney Tunes type music, but at the same time a little bit of that Friday night vibe to it. But for the most part, I just want it to be something fun, something to praise the game. I really love that game. I'm a big fan of Rareware and their games. Despite the fact that I don't own a Nintendo 64 with those games, I have played them. They're pretty fun. Like, really, really fun for their time. Like DKC, I also play a bit of Sea of Thieves. It's a really good game. I strongly recommend it if you're considering trying it out. Just get the Game Pass. Oh, sorry if you hear all that. I just finished eating this chocolate. But I'm sorry, I was just letting the other devs know. If I recall correctly, there's a different team working on a different Team Fortress 2 mod. We're like doing our own thing. I didn't know this. I'm just animating, you know. But if anything, you should check them out whenever it's released. Just let everyone have fun. You know, support their work. You know, it's not going to be the same as ours. If anything, it could be better. I don't care whose is better. I make this stuff for fun. Although it would be nice to somehow get paid, or like not paid, but some type of recognition, or I guess something that'll make doing this worthwhile at the same time. Put good use into, you know, people's skills. You know, because I think a lot of these people deserve it. This is really talented artists out there who deserve more support than what they're given for the most part. Like a ton. It's really good work. Like the tricky mod, really good. I want people to be supportive. Oh, what the heck did I do? Okay, I want people to get that support, you know, so they can continue their work, so they feel like what they're doing is worthwhile, you know. Anyways, let's get started with this. I'm still kind of new to Adobe Animate. I kind of have the ideas. I kind of how to lip sync. Here, let me just show you if you haven't seen my not my stream but my tweet of this. Also, I don't use Twitter that much. Ah, my ear. All right. I'm gonna press play.
Son, I'm gonna blow that dumb look right off your stupid face. Son, I'm gonna blow that.
I had it set to loop, but yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Okay, I'm starting to get some messages in the chat. Hi there, Aussie Axe _ hi there, Voidicus, what's up? How have you been doing? What characters are you doing for the mod? That is, I'd say it. Given it's a TF2 mod and it's already Scout and Engineer, it's a given that all the other classes are going to be a thing. All right, so right now I'm doing Engineer. I still haven't done Heavy concepts yet. I really want to do them though, because Heavy sounds like Heavy sounds cool. I heard his song, and let me tell you, it's really good. Voidicus, props to you. I really like your music. I would play it, but that's confidential. We'll be sharing that later, though. So it's actually pretty pog. I'm excited for you guys to, you know, see the finished product. But yeah, I have a sentry here. I'm gonna start coloring the base. I do a lot of symbol animation, if you can tell. Let me see. Let me just like let me move that to the side. Okay, you see all these symbols? Yeah, this is all of the assets for like a single pose. So the thing is, right? I'm starting to speak right now. The sentry, I think so. All right, all right. I'm gonna do this instead. I'm doing this. You know what? I mean, the song is like part of the song's already out. You know, why not just show the audience a little more of what we got for engineer? If you saw the teaser, right? The sentry has like its own vocals. It just says like the beep beep. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea. I didn't expect that when I heard it. I'm trying to pull it up. I can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. Practical Problems. That's the song name. So, if you're wondering why that was animated, let me pause this real quick before I play it. If you're wondering why the lip syncing is there, you know, in week 7 where Tankman's like pretty good, yeah. Engineers doing stuff like that. Almost all the classes are going to be doing that. They're going to be having like these cool little sections where they're talking during the song, and I thought, like, ooh, that's kind of cool, and it kind of adds a little oomph to the song. You know, it makes it a little more upbeat. It kind of makes you pumped. Like, come on,
Son, I'm gonna blow that dumb look right off your stupid face.
yeah, like that right there. Right there. That's good. That is really good. It's like an awesome buildup. It's a good start with the song. And like I just had to. I have to, you know, animate this. Son, I'm gonna blow that dumb look right off your stupid face. Yeah. It's a neat buildup. It's really funny in a way. Like, have you ever seen or heard something so cool that you kind of laugh at it because it's awesome? You're just amazed at it. Yeah, that was my reaction. Like, those little things make a song way better for Friday night. Like, trust me on that. It gives that, and when it comes to the animation side, it gives that more of an authentic feel. It gives the character a little more life than just constant beep boop bop beep boop. You know, I'm just saying, if you're gonna be making music, you gotta do stuff like that sometimes. Depends on what character you want. It depends. I'm not too big on like, okay. I've never taken an art class. I don't know a lot about artistic properties. I like to doodle for fun, you know, but it's really cool. Anyways, I spend more time talking lately than actually animating or drawing or, you know, that type of stuff. I'm just excited, you know? I'm just having fun talking already. I'm not talking to anyone except for whoever's watching, you know? All right. So, Sentry. I got to pull up Sentry gun reference. We're doing the mini Sentry. I want to do the mini Sentry cuz like it's a basic design that I think is probably more iconic than, you know, the upgraded versions. Like, I just don't know how to say it. It's more well known because it's literally the first Sentry stage. When you're playing the game, you know. But I'm just pulling up references at the moment. Here, all right. Let me open this image in a new tab so I could zoom in. I'm just having this reference. I'm thinking I'll do like a more reddish crimson type tone for the Sentry. So like for this part, it'll be like a dark red. Let me get the paint bucket tool right here. So I'm thinking of like doing different directions of this single head. And I have like a frame picker select which one I want to do for its poses. It's like a duet type thing. Kind of like the Cyclops and Groom from Castle Crashers, the boss rush thing. I actually worked off of, you know, Band Buns' original thing. What do you call it? His FLA file for it. So I downloaded what he left over. And I just animated it. Or I try to like be as close to his art style as possible without it, you know, being, I guess, my own thing. But I'd say I'm kind of proud of that. The only thing I'd want to do though is redo Frost King. Like kind of make it more faithful to the original concept art for the mod. We see what colors were the Sentry. Okay, so right here, it has this little light thing on top. Right here. So I can add a new layer. If you're wondering what tablet I use, by the way, it's Wacom Cintiq 16. How much is it? Almost 700. It's really expensive, but I'd say it's really good. It does a job. I want to put good use into it. I want to kind of profit off of it in a way, like, not in a scummy way or anything. I just want to have a good investment with my purchase, you know. Plus, it's a really neat tablet. Okay, so like the Sentry here has a bit of a duct tape on it, right? Yeah, kind of like that. Let me just bam do that. All right, I can get like a lighter color for the light. It's just like a slightly different color. Why can't oh, I see. It does this annoying thing sometimes. I forget. I don't pay attention. I don't like drawing these things as objects. I'm gonna disable that. I don't know why like it kind of defaults to that every time I switch to the brush. I don't know how to fix that. But it's easy to fix anyways. Gunslinger. Okay. So I was told to, you know, give him the gunslinger instead of, or probably just have the gunslinger on this side. But I want to have it as faithful as possible to TF2. So I just gave him the Wrangler. So like whenever the Sentry is singing, you'll show him like, I guess in a goofy way, controlling the the Wrangler. I thought it was a cool idea and that I shouldn't ever miss out on. You see. Let me get this. I as I'm drawing, I guess I could like give you guys some cool facts. So the Chungus mod that came out like a week or two ago, or no, it came out a week ago. I can't keep track, but Chungus mod, I did a little bit of work in it. Partially because for one, I kind of felt dry from the Castle Crashers mod, and I wanted to kind of take a break from mod making for a while. I think it was like 2 weeks, like a 2 week long break after release. and I slowly kind of got back into my workflow. I worked on the Chungus mod a little bit. I'm a part of the team. Like I want to be working a little more on other stuff. You know, I didn't think I'd work with nonsense humor or anything. His mod's pretty funny. I liked it, but it's fun working with them. They're a lot of cool guys in Team Swag. It was nice, talking to them, kind of hanging out. Lexicord and I, we like, we kind of just, had a fun time. I just kind of like branched away from them a bit, only because I wanted to take a break. I just kind of felt overworked and stressed out. Okay, not overworked, nothing bad. Nothing bad happened. I just kind of got stressed out about, you know, making a mod, because like we spent quite a lot of time on it. If anything, we spent like a whole month. We spent a whole month working on a demo. We have plans for more stuff. We'll update it. We'll update it, no problem. We want to add like a lot of cool stuff, like the other bosses, the catfish, whatnot. We want to do that stuff. It's cool. We don't mind that. Let me see the sentry. So sentry here has like a checker side. The red. I don't want to do it too white, so I'll probably tone it down to like a lightish gray, like a pinkish, right there. A little more brighter, actually. Like right here. Yeah, and then I'll just make it white. I'm gonna do something like that, that. Hey, I think this is better. Then I could just, do that. I use a pencil tool. I don't know if. Oh crap. Okay, I did it on the wrong layer. Anyways, I use a pencil tool. I guess this is a good time to explain. Phantom Arcade showed off this technique. I thought it was really neat. So it's how you do easy cell shading. You just get the pencil tool. You make sure that it's not object drawing mode or anything. You can have it however smoothness you want. Depends on how you want the shading to be. But you get the pencil tool, right? And then you just like make a stroke on the same layers where you want to shade. And then you just do it to wherever parts you're going to be shading, right? So like here, I want to have like one side dark, one side bright. It's kind of my style of shading. And then I guess I'll just give this a little bit of light. All right. So here, you see all of these? They're like dividers between the colors. So I could simply just get the paint tool and just do that. I could just fill in those sections that I separated. Right? And I could just be doing that, and color picker, make this brighter. It's an easy technique. It took me a while to like kind of understand because I wasn't familiar with Flash at the time, but I got used to it. So then after you do that, I usually like to press Control A and select everything, including the pencil strokes, and I just click stroke color. Let me adjust that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you see that stroke color. So I have everything selected. Control A, right? Let me just Control Shift A. See all that? All those strokes. Control A. Selected everything. All right, thing. It just gets rid of it, and that's it. And that's how you do some easy shading. I struggled, kind of figuring out how that was possible. Yeah, let me adjust this. Let me reset it. Transform, reset, transform. Let me make it bigger. Right there. Right there. I'll just have it fit. So This is all the keyframe stuff. Is the stream still up? Reconnected. All right. Somehow I got disconnected. Let me refresh the page. All right, everything's looking good now. All right, sick. I guess I'll let me lower it. That's enough of that. Okay. Just gonna put this out there. If you're wondering what his poses are, let me hit play for you. They're kind of basic poses, you know? Like but I'll just reveal a bit of some of my animation style with this game. I have two symbols, right? I have his idle dance, which is the finished animation, and the symbol inside it is actually another idle dance, but like basic, you know, kind of like a basic ease. I don't do tweening. I do this by hand or like manually. I don't like tweening, but you see, I kind of like to, you know, animate the little bits. His helmet, you can't really notice it, but it adds a bit of weight. When he bops his head, right, the helmet comes up. So it's like it's lower when his head's lower, and it rises back up when he, you know, eases back to his normal pose. So then I have that whole thing, and I make a layer a symbol off of all that, and I call this one like idle stretch, right? If you can see with these symbols, I just cut it up into different keyframes and I stretch it. Always got to do squash and stretch for this game. It fits the style so much. So like here, the little pivot point where it's going to be like squishing towards I shrink it a bit and I stretch it, and I just ease out from it. I use the onion skin frames too, so like you can see the difference, you know, in all of that. I wanted to do some goofy stuff with him. I want to make like a curse variant, but I do the same thing with all of these poses, right? So if I go in here, right, you see that it's just a basic animation, like a snap. It goes like boing, and then it kind of shakes a bit to snap back in place. I like that. I decided to stick it in there. So I made his hat or his helmet bounce up a bit to, you know, kind of show that he's doing movements. Okay. And I just have it bounce on his down on his head, bounce up, and then snap to a normal position. Right. And then I just stretch it. I do ones for this one, because if I did twos, it would look a little bad. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of, you know, planning or changing ahead, or as you're doing this stuff. It's a lot of trial and error, but once you reach it, it's good. Like when you're satisfied with what it is. See? And then this one. And they're pretty basic animations, to tell the truth. I kind of did that on purpose. One, because it's a great time saver. Two, because Engineer, right? He's a laid back dude, you know? He wouldn't be like doing all these dramatic poses. He just like doing his thing. So I just kind of did the same thing with this one, just different directions, right? In a different mouth. If you're wondering what I did with the mouth or kind of the head, it's a symbol, and then I do a frame picker between all of these mouths. That's how you kind of do lip syncing with symbol animation. You got to draw these ahead of time. Ugh. Ooh. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, there was that. Did the same thing, 14 frames. made a stretch variant, right? And then this is his final animation. And then up, same thing. He's a classy Texan. So up, I make him larger. I make him look taller for the up animation, so you know it's up, right? Again, the hat's like it's animated. And then down. So down I always do it differently. I squish this one. I don't expand it. I squish it. So I shrink it so that it does that little down impact and it eases back up. Right? So and with this helmet, instead of it going, instead of it bouncing up like all the other poses, this one goes down. Like it kind of covers his eye or his goggles, right? So what I did here was when he kind of snaps back in place, his helmet goes up, it bounces up a bit from the impact, and it settles back down. And that's his down animation. Boom. That's sort of my way of animating. Mm-hmm. And I'm planning on doing the same thing with the sentry. As you can see, I spent more time talking about, like showing my techniques than working on this. Don't worry. Engineer will be done. He'll be done. I promise that. If I happen to, be absent from mod making for a bit, that means I'm trying to settle in for stuff in life, I am moving out. I'm going to be away from my family for quite a bit. School stuff. Kind of sick, honestly. Like, not in a bad way, awesome. Not because I'm escaping my family. I always gotta enjoy your time with whoever you love most, which was kind of why I felt a little iffy about doing modding for a while, but I kind of grew to the idea, like, it's not the end of the world, things come up in life, whether it be good or bad. But what I want for everyone to know is there's always people out there who are rooting for you, wanting you to be happy. That's good. It's good to find those people. It could be hard, and that sounds like way too easy for me to say. Just hang in there, Life can be crazy. Anyways, enough that. Continue onward. There's a sentry. There's like the first headpiece. Looks pretty good, actually. I am just going to put the little thing here. This is to kind of, make it so that how do I put it? I'm gonna joint the head right here because I'm pretty sure this, or like towards this area, from what it looks like, it's adjusted through these little pistons. So I'm not gonna do anything too fancy, not frame by frame stuff. But I'm just gonna go a little simple. Like, there's some things about Friday Night where you shouldn't go over the top because then things will feel weird. I don't know how to put it. But there's idle. And then it's going to be like, I think I'm going to have it adjust right here. It's going to bop. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I'm having way too much fun. All right. Just like, kind of get an idea. I don't know the BPM of this song, but.
Son, I'm gonna blow that dumb look right off your stupid face.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do like other stuff. I'm gonna draw other head frames. Right? So yeah. Um so does anyone have any questions? Funny guitar man. Yeah. Yeah, who cares about motivational stuff? You know, screw trying to cheer some people up in times of need. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's continue engineering. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Sick. Have the light glow to the beat. That's a good idea. So I could like how could I go about this? I could make a new layer, right? Paste it in place, make a new symbol, turn it into a movie clip, light glow. Let me see. Light glow. All right. And then I could just go to properties, color effects. No. Filters. Here it is, filters. Blur. I'll just blur it to like that. High. Should I do high? Yeah. And then hard light. So then if I make, the background a little darker, that actually helps. That actually looks kind of cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But for now I'm going to grab this I'm going to grab this layer and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to do that towards the end, right? I'm going to Yeah. Yeah. That's actually I love that. It's juicy. Thank you. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lock this layer. I'm gonna hold it in place for now. I'm gonna keep it hidden though. I'm not gonna have it illuminate any light yet. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of have this. It'll only show it here because it doesn't. The hidden layer doesn't apply to like anything on that. Okay. Sorry, I got a text from someone. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna see if. All right. So I have the head placed down, right? Let me. This is bothering me. Just bam. Bam. There. That's better. I want to make. I want to make a bop animation, so I could start off of that. Thinking here. Let me see. Let me just I should have sketched this. I think I'll be fine. So I could just let me see. I'm gonna get this layer. I'm gonna go back on here. There's like a piston with a pivot point there. Pretty sure that's what controls the rotation of the thing. So if I show you, just do like a semicircle right there, and then it'll have like a bolt, and then it'll like, it kind of reminds me of the steam thing, the steam piston, and it'll like all connect right here, and then it'll just be like bam, 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 bam. Yeah. All right. I should have done that on a different layer. But so far, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna do something here. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How's this gonna work? Which layer goes on which? Or I'll just probably go the lazy route. Route. Let me see. I'm not gonna be lazy with this. I'm gonna grab this. Let me see. All right. If I look at it, let me test it out. So I'm gonna pivot this. I'm gonna rotate it. So if I rotate it like that, or if I rotate it like right here on this little circle. So this will move, and then I could just like have it, I could just like add in the little other parts to the joints and just rotate them there. I can just use the same symbols for it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. And here I can just like continue. So then it'll be right here. Right? Let me gotta make it look good. This is fun. And then a new one, this is gonna be a symbol too. Have it like that, right? And then just connect these two. Just like how the Sentry has it, right? Bam. Okay. I'll just like fill in some solid colors. Something got in my eye. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. I gotta go in here. This part I'll just probably shade. It's not that hard. Boom, boom, boom. There. Let's see. In theory, I could just use this as joints. So if I rotate it up, let me see. I could rotate these up, right? And then I could, let me turn this into a symbol. I'll call it a joint type graphic. Join. It's called join, whatever. So I'll have the pivot point right here. Rotate it. Yo! So I can rotate it, and then if I just rotate it down, right, it should connect. Kind of. I can work with this. But it's not gonna like rotate too much because you know I'm just making use of the same thing.
Oh, that.
Don't mind that. It was Twitter. I'm just like checking my feed real quick. I'm probably gonna leave this up for people to watch. I'll have this archived onto my channel. Yeah, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna stick with this. Right, and then bam. I drop this, that, this. select all of that, you know, bam. I'll just, bam. All right. Shaded. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let me do something here. I'm a little confused, but whatever. Oh yeah, I already know that part. I don't. I'm still trying to figure out. I've been thinking that. Um, I'm still trying to figure out how I can go about that. I think what I could do is I could separate these, right? Let me just select like all of this stuff. Okay. Cut. Make a new layer. Paste in place. And then here. Or actually, I could let me copy this again. Or let me delete this layer. I'm just gonna have it a part of this. Right. Let me make a new layer. Paste it in. There. So then, right, what I can do is when I rotate it, the little square thing is a part of it. Wait. I could do this. I could have it rotate along that side. Oh yeah, that's better. It's a lot more flexible. Okay. So like right here, I'll just put this behind. This will stay on top. I'll fix the stroke here. I just gotta be like drop behind it. Bam, bam. Here it is. Oh. Let me fix that. Bam. Me. Wow. There, now it looks better. Just rotate it back in place. And then I can turn this into a symbol. Sentry idle bottom. Right, and then where can I have it rotate? Like, no. Along here, maybe. I guess, yeah. So then if I rotate this, right, I can rotate this a bit. Where is it? Oh, right there. I could rotate it there. I gotta convert this into a symbol again. Joint, idle joint. And then just have it like that. So I could just, you know, something like that. I accidentally undid that. Okay. I'm just gonna put this back in place. like around here. There. So that's like the top half done, and then I just got to put in the tripod stand. Let's see here. Okay. Just gonna do something like connect it right here. Let me erase this part. There. There's that part. And that is part of the tripod. Let me just get all of this. I'll put it right here. Or not a it's not a tripod, is it? It's more like a they're just legs. Let me see. I think here I could just grab this. I'll shrink it down. Because I think I made it a little too tall. There. That's better. It's coming together. And then, like, I can rotate it. There'll be some imperfections, but you won't really notice it in the grand scheme of things. Okay. So here it has like a, let me see. I'll do this. I'll simplify it. Let me see. I'm looking for something. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna continue now. I was like taking a pause. There was a joint right here. This is all just gonna be like one layer. It's not gonna do much. It's not like the sentry gun's gonna walk. So it's kind of basic. And it's gonna be like bam. Let me fix that actually. Okay. There we go. That looks horrible. That looked horrible. Let me see. Let me redo some of that. Still looks bad. No. Like that. Right? And then here, I'll just expand it a bit because, like, it's right there. And then, phew, oh, what's up, Lexicord? How you doing? I'm just animating the sentry right now. Well, I'm like getting some of the assets. The sentry is kind of an advanced piece, so it kind of takes more time. All right, I am not proud of this part of the leg. It looks horrible. What I could do, actually, I'll erase the back end because, like, this needs to be bigger. That is not how it looks. You just oh no. You kidding me, man? Adobe Animate crash. Ah, that is so lame. Just give me a second. Let me launch it back. Documents. Fortress mod. Engineer. You kidding me? Hold on. Hold the phone. Downloads. Did it not save? Did it not autosave? You're joking. Oh my god. There has to be a recovery file. Where are the recovery files located by default? Oh. Give me a second. Ah. All right. Let me see. Edit. Preferences. Yeah, auto recovery is enabled. So where is the file? Let me see. App data, local. Adobe animate. Configuration. No way, man. You're joking right now. I had the Sentry like really good. It looked really nice. And then Adobe Enemy crashed on me and I can't find the recovery file for it. Let me see. Recover. No. Where? I'm just like browsing through all of my files right now looking for the recovery file. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is really pissing me off. Edit preferences. Okay. Let me see. General. Auto recovery is enabled. Auto recovery is enabled. Okay. That's the thing. I have it enabled. So you expect it to save every 10 minutes, right? So I'm going to the directory where it's supposed to be saved. And lo and behold, there's not a single recovery file found. Engineer.fla. Where's the recovery file for it? Where's the recovery file? Where is it, Adobe? View. Show hidden items. Yeah, hidden items is on too. Adobe Animate 2021 assets. No, saves. Does it say recover anywhere? No, it doesn't. Oh my god. I'm gonna end the stream here. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll let you guys know on Twitter or something. But oh my god. You kidding me? You'd expect a AAA freaking software, like a company so big, to make a very reliable auto recovery option, and it doesn't save it. It doesn't do an auto recovery. There's no recovery file for it where I stored it, and I checked the local files too. It's nada, nothing. Can't find a single damn trace back to it. But I'm gonna keep looking. I really liked how it turned out too. I could just if I can't find it, I'll just stick with what I found, what I drew on the stream, and I could just finish from there. I'll just redraw everything. But oh my god, that really takes a toll on you. It's so annoying. You don't know how many times it happened to me when I was making the Castle Crashers mod. I couldn't locate any recovery files for Frost King, and I had to redo him like 2 times. It was so annoying. Anyways, thanks for dropping by, everyone. It's in the temp folder. Percent app data percent. I didn't see a temp folder anywhere, but I could try again. Let me see. App data local. Adobe. Recover. I don't see a single recovery file here. They typically save them. Like they save it to the same directory as where you have the FLA file stored. Yeah, there's not a single recovery file found. Let me check program files. I doubt it would be there, but we'll see. Nope. Recover. I'll try to look through, see if a single thing could be found in my C drive. It's gonna take a little while, but I appreciate the support you guys give me, honestly. It's a good thing I kind of streamed this, so I have an idea. Like I can already see what I drew for this, you know? So I could just, take screenshots, redraw it or trace it, however I could do it, and just slap that on there like none of that happened. But it's really frustrating when stuff like this happens. I can't imagine the pain a lot of mod makers went through when making stuff like this. Like I didn't go so far, like because I still have a lot of important, like pretty good stuff already saved in it. I just wanted to get the Sentry kind of done, and I'm planning on doing the lip syncs later after I kind of finish Heavy and all that. I think the lip sync stuff is towards the end, you know, it's last on my priority list. But man, just wow, it hurts. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks to everyone for watching. But take care. Don't I guess don't do anything stupid in your life. Just be awesome.